Alright, good morning, afternoon, or evening everyone. Today I'm going to be playing the Tier 6 Premium Destroyer, the Aigle. It's French as you can see. Of course, if you do want to see a ship you want to see in this series or any other series, please make sure to leave it in the comments below. Aigle was of course a heavily requested one because it is available for doubloons but also coal, so we're going to take a look at that later. But let's start off with the commander build as usual. So we're running preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability expert, concealment expert, fearless brawler, adrenaline rush, main battery and AA specialist, and grease the gears. In terms of my equipment, well, oh yeah, here they are, because this is 11.6, so they changed a bit. I have prop mod 1, aiming system mod 1, engine boost mod 1, and main armaments mod 1. In terms of the camouflage available for the ship, here it is. You also have an alternate camo available, which looks a bit wacko crazy because it's so bright. But I guess if you do like the design, you could also run that one. We're going to run the normal one. There's also this one available also. And nowadays you can actually play the game without the camo if you want, because they changed how camos and camo bonuses work. So you don't get your concealment bonus anymore. It's built into the ship stock. So here's what it looks like without camo, which actually makes it look pretty good because it's derusted. And then economic bonus, this is what I have on this. I do have some extra of course because of personal merits, but there you go. So let's take a look at a random game in it and you'll see. Alright, so here we are for our game on Shards in the Aigle. We got a tier 8 game with a tier 8 carrier, so it's gonna be pretty difficult for us, but we will try our best here. I think I'm going to go towards the C cap because I spawned in this general direction. I think it's probably a good idea. But let's just take a look at the statistics here on the Aigle. So as you can see, it has 19,100 HP, which is quite a fair amount for a tier 6 destroyer. It has 4.6 second gun reload with this build. Of course, when you shoot in the open, you're actually going to get a 10% buff because of Fearless Brawler, so it's around 4.2. Then we also have the 20% French speed boost. We have a smoke screen, unlike Guepard. Guepard, as you know, does not have a smoke screen. It has a reload booster. This does not have a reload booster. And this has 8 km torps, of course, with 6.8 detection with full concealment build, because we are running a full concealment build here. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much the statistics for the ship. The AA range is 3, AA spotting is 3.1, so you can keep your AA on all the time. And it goes, well, 37.8 knots. Without the speed boost active, you can probably turn it on whenever you need it. But that's pretty much the Aigle statistic-wise. Of course, I don't think it has French saturation, actually. I'm pretty sure the tech trees do have it, but this was released before the tech trees were released, you know. So this was actually released before, I believe, Le Terrible. So it is the first French destroyer, I believe, in the game. And yeah, that's why it has smoke, for example. It doesn't have reload booster, you know. It's similar to, for example, how Roma was designed when, you know, that's before the Italian battleships were designed, and it has HE, it doesn't have fuel smoke, etc. And yeah, so this does not have reload booster, it has smoke, and you cannot switch it out, so you have to play it with the smoke. We have to be careful with this Yukikaze here. We're actually going to go through here. We're gonna turn right, if possible. Let's hope he doesn't like run it at me. He probably will. If he does, we're gonna have to smoke up very quickly. Let's warp in his general direction. So if he's gonna turn into the cap, he's coming through here. That's. We're gonna contest a bit. We're gonna move south so I don't get Giga Smash when I get spotted by him. Which I get to the rock. There he is. He's coming. We're gonna do this for our carrier to spot him. Spotted. We can't spot the Yukikaze. Okay, we went dark, but we got shot at. Can we slow down in time? Yes. We should be. No. Okay. Okay, missed anyway. Oh, hello. We're gonna speed boost so we don't take too much damage. North Carolina shot me. Fire? Okay. The reload's actually pretty good on this thing. 4.6 isn't too bad, to be honest. 4.6 is not too bad. Has 5 guns. Obviously, they're single turrets, so... The dispersion doesn't look that bad, to be honest. Let's hope to not get spotted by this Yukikaze here. Remember, Yukikaze has super fast 8-kilometer torps. He has the Shima F3s. Is that him in the cap? Also, how is he not spotting me if he's in the cap? I guess he's in that smoke, right? He's like here, maybe? On the edge? It has to be, right? I could reverse to see if I can get spotted by him. There he is, okay. Wait, how am I dark from this island? This is broken, this position. No way. I found the god spot. Look at this. How free is that? We need to see him, obviously. So I'm just going to reverse slightly. I'm going to actually start capping. I'm going to torp in his general direction. He's in the cap with me, I think. No? How? Wait, where am I spotted from then? If it's... Ooh. Come on. We dodged the torps. Let's try not that I hit his guns. I hurt him a tiny bit. Oh, alright, he missed. Good. We obviously have smoke whenever we want. I don't think I'm gonna stay in this cap. I think I'm gonna go towards the B cap actually and take that next. And then, if I take that, we should be able to fight the Nagato, Duko, York maybe, Massachusetts down south. Or we could rotate back up and fight the North Carolina Mackinson. I'm actually gonna try take this fight against the Yukikaze right here, because I think I can kill him. Remember, Yukikaze has 5.4 kilometer concealment. This is the same as Kagero. So, oh my, he took a CV torps. This is free. This is so free. We're gonna spot him here, surface spotting. Got him. Our AR is 4.2 second reload right now with AR. Then we have our 10% increase in damage, which is, or reload. So it's actually 3.8 second reload right now, which is actually pretty good. 3.8 second reload on French guns. So let's take the B cap here. And then we're going to go down south maybe for the Nagato. Something like that probably. I'm gonna skip this part so you guys don't have to suffer. Just a rotation game. Okay. So I think we're in range of stuff here. The thing we're in range of is this Nuremberg, but more importantly, that carrier who's stationary. So actually we can get some pretty good damage here on him. So I'm gonna actually start opening up on him in the open. I mean, the game's pretty much over. We already won. We had to kill a destroyer, and then we cap B. Pretty much destroyer stuff, right? And killing destroyers and capping. Pretty much. Start doing some damage to this carrier here. It's a Parsifal, so there's no stress against his aircraft. The aircraft are not crazy against destroyers. Should be easy to do. What's our reload right now? 3.8. Obviously, we haven't really used the smoke yet this game. Hopefully, we do end up using it a tiny bit here. Maybe on the North Carol, or we're gonna have to use it against the Nuremberg or something. Who knows? The issue is I don't think I killed this carrier here, actually. We might just start using the smoke right now, actually. Forget the carrier kill. We're gonna focus on that North Carolina. Because we will die shooting this carrier. Do I die to that? Ooh, do I slow down time? No. I slow down into it. Like, don't get killed, at least. RTV blind dropped me, that's okay. North Carolina's dying to my team. Could have also gone to contest A cap, but I think this is fine. We're gonna kill a ship here with our team. Of course, with Fearless Brawler, you have to keep in mind, it's not like old BFT, you have to be spotted for it to be functional. So if you're not spotted, Fearless Brawler is not functional. So you're not getting a 10% buff when you're in smoke. That's really important to know. That's why most of the time on ships I don't have smoke in, I don't take Fearless Brawler. But for example in Aigle, where you get that French speed boost, it's actually not too bad to take the Fearless, because you can open water pretty easily. There's a Citadel right there on the Nuremberg, which is really nice. But What's also nice about the running Fearless Brawler on this means you can share the build with the Laterable. If you guys noticed, actually, I was running the same build here that I was running in the Laterable video. Because I chose the same captain, because I feel like they can function pretty similarly, these two ships. Even though this one has smoke, you know. That took a long time, that 2-second bloom. That was crazy. I'm gonna stay spotted, I guess, in front of this Nuremberg. You think I can settle them at 11 kilometers? Could potentially be a thing. He's not shooting me right now. Okay, now he is. No sits. He's angling. I'm just gonna go dark now, and we're gonna go back towards A. Maybe fight some things there. I think 11 kilometers is a bit too far for me to deal with Nuremberg. He's also not shooting me on cooldown. He could have shot me like 4 times there, but he didn't. Alright, so their team's actually coming back. So this might be a good game here to fight. So we're not gonna be greedy and like donate HP to Nuremberg. That's a bad idea. Alright, their team doesn't have any destroyers left, which is really good for us. Duke of York is gonna push up. Harlem is here. He's not aiming at me right now, but we have to be careful of his planes. Gonna start shooting him, whatever. Help our York out. He's bow in, which is actually deadly. I think he's dead. I think our Nuremberg is dead. Sorry, a York, sorry. Nuremberg. It's a York, Malta. It's a York. Okay. Remember, it's nice to get a fire on a Harlem because it burns for 60 seconds. So, you know, our York is so dead. If you can somehow miraculously get Torps off on this Harlem and kill him, that would be really game-changing. We kill the Harlem, I think we win the game if we kill that Harlem, to be honest. Because there's no, like, planes to worry about, nothing. We're just chilling then. We can literally use islands to our advantage then, instead of our disadvantage. We could always smoke here if we need to. Alright. I'm gonna smoke here because we need to. Let's did this. Start shooting again. Fire. Fire's sick for a lot for tier 6 obviously on tier 8 ships because their HP is higher than tier 6 ships. Obviously it's percentage based fire ticks, so the higher the HP the more the fire tick obviously. Do you think these torps would be in range by the time he runs it down into me? Not sure. I think I launched him a bit too early. He also might not be fully running it down into me here. He is stopping, yeah, at 9 kilometers. Unfortunate. Maybe when he starts pushing back up, we can retorp in 30 seconds. Our goal is like 100k right now for sure, at least. If those torps were in range, they would be 100k, but they're not in range because I was at 10 kilometers when I launched. GG. It's just pretty much, this ship is pretty much just Daka, just slowly, you know, chipping people down. Pretty much it. Keep in mind, this was a tier 8 game, so this was a bottom tier game, and we're still doing really well, as you can see. Like, imagine if it was like a tier 6 game or a tier 5 game, which tier 6s do still get tier 5 games and stuff, so... Like, the ship is actually pretty strong, obviously, and we'll see what it's available for after the game, obviously, as usual. But it's pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good. And it's a good French captain trainer. Still think La Terrible is obviously more similar to the playstyle of French destroyers, so it would be better to train captains. But this one's very good. This one's very good for tier 6. This is also my first game post-patch, by the way. This is my first game after 11.6 started. Alright, so we are losing a lot of ships. We're gonna have to focus some things down. We don't have much to shoot. We don't have guns. Oh wait, look where our team is, dude. They're down there. What? It's not good. Alright. That's not good at all, man. But we do have Prince Eugen to help us out, I guess. And full HP California. It's not too bad. They're gonna take the B cap here. We're gonna need these three to come back to A, or we lose. So we'll ping, so we notify them that we are losing the game. I believe. Do we lose the game, though? I mean, they're gonna contest B, but do we lose the game of the contest? No, we don't, do we? Or do we? Not sure. There's a whole 5 minutes left. If one of the ships dies down south, we'll be in a really bad situation. So we do need to play for at least a trade here on something. Maybe kill them. I can go kill the Massa, I guess. He's 13k HP. The Harlem is coming back, though, which is going to make my life pretty hard and miserable. Nagato DCP'd. Okay, there's Massa. California will spot Massa for me, I think. And when he does, we can shoot it. Okay, there it is. We can kill it. Ugh, that's a lot of damage they're outputting on me, blind such. They actually, it wasn't blind, it was, they shot before I went dark. What is happening on our J line right now, guys? What's happening with those three? Question mark? Nice shot, California. Let's finish off the Massa so we can keep the cap. That's good. I guess those three have guns. If they have guns available on the B cap, this is actually really good because we can like output as much damage as we need. Harlem is dropping me blind. Did he drop me? What the fuck? Do I die to that? No. Do I die to that? I can't even hit those on spotted targets, man. Okay, good. Let alone blind targets like that. Sadly, Harlem is capping B, and they did kill our California for their Massa, which is really bad. So we're going to need our squad down there, our convoy. Oh! Double torpid! I'm so lucky! I'm so lucky, holy based. Guys, I'm actually the luckiest player in the game to get those 2 torpedoes, man. Because that lets us keep the cap. That lets us keep the cap. That lets us keep the cap. I think we wait for the Duke of York to rotate guns. We're gonna try go behind an island so we can actually start poking. I don't think we should be poking here. We missed the torps, obviously. Per usual. But you gotta hit them when they count, right? We're gonna get A2 here, I think. Their CV is finding it a really hard time to kill our tier 6 cruisers. So, this is good. Duke of York is gonna try intercept them by getting their broadside here, of course, but I think it's already too late. Nagato is also trying to get their broadside. When the Duke of York shoots, we can open up. He has a 30-second reload. His reload's worse than killing George V. He might kill our Pensacola here. Be quite unfortunate. Age a shot, we can play the game. Alright, so they killed our Pensa, but it's not the end of the world, I think. As long as our Prince Eugen lives and gets to kill that carrier, we win the game automatically. Killing the carrier wins us the game automatically, because even if they all die down there, I can just run off the screen. As long as I live, we win the game. So. $9k HP carrier should be able to finish it off. Our team, of course. Let's see what's happening down there. Trento will die. I asked him to use HE because he's using AP on a bow and carrier. He needs to... As long as he trades, we win. But he has to trade. HE, but he's using AP. But it's... I think it's okay. No, it's not okay. He needs to be using HE, man. It's an angle target. What? He doesn't have... Prince Eugen has HE, bro. It's okay. As long as we hide from the Duke of York, the carrier cannot kill us. Let's just leave here. We'll be fine. The carrier played really well, man. To be honest. But he won't win. We won't let him win because there's only 20 seconds left. Not only has to fly his planes towards me, he also has to hit me now because I can't. The Duke of York can't shoot me, so we're okay. Alright, GG. We do end up winning, barely. But we do end up winning. Okay. So. Let's go back to port and look at the nice map background here. So. We got 166,000 damage, 444 shell hits, 2 torpedoes, 6 incaps, 4 kills, 16 fires, a citadel, 8 defendeds, a capture, and a spotted ribbon, and a flooding. We got Confederate and high caliber for achievements. Team score, we ended up getting top of the team 2.9k base XP in our Aigle there, which is actually really good. It was a really good game for even tier 8. I mean, it's tier 6 into tier 8. That was an extremely good game for us. Detailed report. We ended up, of course, getting 33k on the Harlem, 27k on the Massa, 6k on the UK Kazi, 5k on the Nordcal, 43k on the Duke of York, 19k on the Parseval. La Galissonier, we did 13k2, Nuremberg 12k2, and then Nagato 4k. Damage to save 15,000, so we didn't die, of course. As you can see, my damage distribution is pretty much mostly HE and fires, and then we have some torpedo damage and some AP. You can use AP against cruisers at tier 6, obviously, because you can actually smash through their citadel. But yeah, so what do we have here? We have 615,000 credits, 11.1k XP, 1.7 thousand free XP. What's this? Oh, okay. So this is Commander XP, but it all got translated into Elite Commander XP because I have a 21-point Captain, which is nice. And then for my build, let's take a look at my build. We have Preventative Maintenance, Last Stand, Survivability Expert, Concealment Expert, Fearless Brawler, Adrenaline Rush, Main Battery and A Specialist, and Grease the Gears. In terms of my equipment, I have Prop Mod 1, Aiming System Mod 1, Engine Boost Mod 1, and Bane Armaments Mod 1. Of course, let's take a look at the statistics first of my Aigle here. I think that was my highest damage game, probably. I don't really play the ship too much. Like I said, in this series, I'm playing ships that I don't normally play, and the ships that have been released ages ago that I haven't played in a while. So, Aigle, 26 games, 85% win rate, so a really high win rate, 77k average damage, which is pretty good, I think, for tier 6. It's not too bad, it's pretty good, actually. And that was our highest damage game, 166,000. It wasn't a tier 8 game, so keep in mind, you can play against tier 5s also and 6s, where you're just gonna dominate them the entire game, right? So, if you're really good at French destroyers, this one's a really good one to get because you can open water and smoke with it, so it's pretty much playable in almost every scenario. And keep in mind you don't have French saturation, I believe. So let's click tier 6 French destroyer, or just tier 6 destroyers. As you can see, okay, so there's a new coal icon here, as you can see. So the price for the Aigle is either 49,500 coal, or it's 4,950 doubloons. Pretty interesting, to be honest, I guess. It's not too expensive, I guess. It's tier 6. I mean, obviously, it's not too expensive. But yeah, let's take a look at the premium shop price itself. So let's click ships, and then we click here, tier 6, French. Destroyer. It's 16 euros and 28 cents. Here it is, 16 euros and 28 cents. I think it's a great ship, to be honest, guys. This one is a truly recommendation from me. I think the ship is amazing. It's nice to play. It looks great. It's a great tier 6. I mean, overall, I mean, you saw the game. It was a tier 8 game, and we still stood up safely against those tier 8s. Sure, the carrier was an AP carrier, so he couldn't really deal with us too much. But then again, I mean, even in a non-carrier game, you can do pretty much fine. The fact is, you're a French destroyer with guns and smoke, and you have the open water availability of it. And you have 19,100 HP. Sure, you don't have French saturation, but you have a lot of HP. And honestly, guys, definite recommendation from me. So if you did enjoy the video and you did enjoy the Aigle, please let me know in the comments below. Please do let me know also if you want to see a different ship, of course, in the next Fresh Look series video. Just a different ship, just vote, or just, you know, just mention it. I'll try my best to cover all of them, guys. I'm trying to cover every ship, every premium ship right now as much as possible. Of course, I'm trying to cover tech trees too in the How I Play series right now, the tier 10s. Those are new, of course, if you haven't seen them. The thought process for Minotaur, for example. But this was the Aigle. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, a sub, or a comment. I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, guys, and big fan.